way to play your game. Take all the excitement of the NFL Red Zone channel and mash it into Madden. All the key moments of the game right at your fingertips. Jump into the key 2-minute drives at the end of the half or when your team makes it into the red zone. It's dynamic, it's brand new, and it's the fastest way to play Madden. Now that you have more control of the action on the field, we've added meaningful ways to game plan against your opponent. Carefully selected from your opponent's play call tendencies, install an offensive and defensive game plan that will help you shut down even the strongest of foes. Exploit Sherman's vaunted cover 3. Take out Rodgers' deep passing game or swagger with your own run game. The decisions you make with your game plans will be impactful and powerful. Off the field, we have doubled down on the amount of control you have with big coaching decisions. Sign and re-sign players with more feedback. Trade.
Okay, so I have no clue what just happened with my connection. For some reason, the connection kicked me off as soon as I went to start the franchise. It's probably going to do it again because it said that the program was unavailable. Don't know what it was about. So what we're doing a fantasy draft. If you don't know how it works, it's pretty self-explanatory. All of the players in the NFL are leaving the NFL. Well, not the NFL, they're leaving their respective teams. Zach Martin's not on the Cowboys. Dez isn't on the Cowboys. Andrew Luck isn't on the Colts. Eric Berry is not on the Chiefs. Unless they follow the special theme. Now, if you catch the theme before I tell you, kudos. But we are rolling with the Arizona Cardinals. Why? You will learn. We are going to be rolling with a coach that we are making. Creating a coach. We are going to be going with the we're going to be going with this, with the we'll go with the team builder. More team XP. That sounds like a very, very helpful prospect. Now we're putting myself into the game. Now, some of y'all might not know my name. My name is Paxton. Last name, Gerhardt. I consider myself muscular. I am definitely not that skin tone. That's probably pretty good. That's probably decent. If anybody knows who I am, they probably know that I probably look like that. I think that's ugly. That's really ugly. That's not bad. Anybody who knows me knows I have like a pair of black pants that I wear like twice a week. They're extremely comfortable. Now what we're doing is we're going to run with the run and gun offense because I always, on all of my franchises, run with the run and gun. Always have. Back when I played NCAA and I was making a team work, I was always a run and gun offense guy. I just realized it's like the first team on the board, so I could have just gone back. So here we're going to go with a 4-3 defense, get that strong pass rush. Usually I run with a 3-4, but I really want to try a 4-3 because I feel like a pass rush is needed. League settings, so we can just be clear. All Madden. Game speed, normal, league type, all, instant starter, on, trade deadline, on, trade type, enable all, whatever, coach firing on, salary cap. Anybody can relocate. Injuries on. Pre-existing injury is off. Practice squad stealing, that is off. Whatever. We're going to be going 7 minutes. Accelerated clock is off because I hate it. I'm going to be doing it all myself. Well, I'm definitely going to have the minimum requirement of players, so that is going to be how it's going to work. Just letting y'all know, it is on all Madden. It is on all Madden. Yeah, I think I could look like that one day when I grow up.
Your season starts
now. Okay, so we've got the Arizona Cardinals. We are currently number 4 in the division, just because it's, I don't know why, because it has the 49ers up, but that's very, very, very incorrect, because last time I checked, the Seahawks and Cardinals went to the playoffs last year, and this year there's the teams going in the playoffs. It's pretty much reversed. It's like flip the Seahawks and Cardinals and then flip the rest of it around. And it'll be what it looks like this year. Because I think the Cardinals are underneath the Seahawks. I'm pretty sure. But, we'll be starting this in a minute. Just going to see if anybody's going to start watching. Really just one specific person. Some birds come on. That was ugly. I'm so sorry, y'all. So sorry. Okay, so I will be starting at 9 minutes. Just want to see what's happening. Just want to see if anybody will start watching. I just want to see what I have for the draft next year, like draft picks. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So I have just a normal draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 2 very normal years actually, and I'm projected to have the 27th pick in the draft, which isn't awful. Definitely not a great pick, but I mean I can fix that throughout the season. Knowing how these franchises usually work, either I'm gonna be 32nd pick or you okay?
Dude, think I'm okay. I'm about to catch the legendary Pokemon and my jaw, you guys to die. So I have to stick up here until I catch it.
Alright. So I am starting the draft now. I am starting now. I am going to pause draft because due to the fact that it has a theme to it, it is going to take a lot longer to pick. It's going to take a lot longer to pick. So first of all, I am going to pick a quarterback because due to my knowledge of the school, of the group of schools, it is going to be very, very difficult to find one. Let's look. I probably made a mistake picking the school, but I mean, if it would have been easy, then it wouldn't have been any fun. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Brock Osweiler, 78 overall. Let's pick him. He's pretty mobile, pretty strong. Let's go to defense now. I need help in the secondary. I always struggle in secondary work. So let's see. This one's gonna be hard. This is gonna make me cry if I go any farther down the list. Honestly.
Really gay.
Does that count? He didn't go to college. If I can't find anybody else, I'm picking him.
No.
I'm about to go back up to him, y'all. Honestly. This is getting sad. Sad. Very sad. None of y'all. Demarius Randall. The dude is 24 years old, 90 speed, 80 man, 78 zone. Actually not bad. Quick development. Let's go. He's actually really not that bad. He's 5'11", 24. Really not a bad player. Really not. I was surprised. Maybe pick a safety that can play corner. Pretty much what I'm looking for. Let's look. Halfback. Just gonna try and flip back and forth here. Okay, so the theme I'm rolling with is I'm gonna try and find anybody from Arizona or Arizona State. If I can't find anybody, then I'm gonna pick from the surrounding area. So like Alabama players aren't gonna cut it. I'm probably, if I can't find someone from Arizona, I'm probably gonna go Utah, like Colorado, stuff like that. This is where I get sad, like extremely sad, because all these running backs I would rather pick, all of these players I would rather pick. Like at this point, I'd be okay with getting Lance Dunbar. Nobody knows my hatred for Lance Dunbar, but Lance Dunbar is an awful human being. Not because he did anything wrong, just because he, last year I had him on my Madden Ultimate team and he lost me a playoff game. You know what, y'all? If I can't find anybody, then I'm just gonna run back up and find someone close. Because this is getting sad. Who's Stephon Taylor? Do I do it? Oh, I found one. Kadeem Carey, he's not bad. He's really not. Oh, that speed. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that speed. I just died a little inside. Oh. But I don't think I'm gonna find anybody else. Oh. I'm gonna need someone else to press this button for me because I don't think I can do it. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Brad, what did you do to me? You're probably like laughing so hard right now about this, but I'm not laughing because I'm actually crying a little. I know there's got to be a good free safety from Arizona. Arizona makes hitters. They don't make offensive players. They make hitters. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying it like so maybe it can be true. Maybe. No, definitely not. Does Wyoming count? I wish you could sort by college. Dear EA, make that possible next year. Robert Golden from Arizona. It's like how I do in my normal drafts. 73 overall in the 3rd round. Very solid, very solid. You know, I should have just looked for the highest overall player from the university, but I mean, I'm just trying to get this. Arizona's not a very strong school. Robert Golden is garbage. honestly, but I don't think I'm going to find another player from Arizona in this section. I want to get as many players from Arizona and Arizona State as possible before I have to start looking for other schools. I do need to pick up a receiver because that is very important, very important. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sort by speed and try to find the first dude with decent speed. I know there was one dude that came out with like a decent player out of Arizona. There he is, Jalen Strong. Hey, shout out to the Dreadnoughts. Oh, he's really not that great. But I mean, he's okay. He's okay. I guess he's the best I'm gonna get. A 91 speed receiver that I picked out of the speed section. Let's see if I can find a good tight end. Just kidding, I need a linebacker. Tight ends can wait. I need a linebacker. Tight ends can wait. I know there is a good Arizona receiver, and I know exactly who it is because I've used him a lot. I use him on I pick him up on every single fantasy draft I ever do. I don't know if that's cheating, but I don't think so. Oh, that makes me sad. I want to pick you so bad. I love you, James Laurinaitis. The Ohio State in me wants to pick you so bad. If we're already picking players that are past their prime. Where is he? He can't be that bad. He's really not that bad. Oh my god. I'm glad you're laughing at my pain. Oh, you're not who I was gonna pick, but I mean, I guess it works. Carl Bradford, you're 24. Ooh. Ooh. He's actually not awful, I guess. I'm gonna... Oof. Let's see what I can do here, because I know that there's one dude that I'm looking for specifically. His name is Hilarious. There we go. There he is, Scooby Wright III. Name is amazing. I user him just for his name. But I mean, he really doesn't have awful stats. Really not. Speed's awful. Tackling is if. But I mean, 84 hit power. If he gets a hold of you, he can do some damage. He's actually pretty decent when you're using him because all those user stats go out the window. The pursuit, the power move, the play rec doesn't matter. He's a decent player. He really is. But really, this team is going to be complete garbage. And if you're expecting me to make playoffs at all, then, well, you're wrong. I guarantee you, I'm probably not even going to win 8 games in this first season just because this team is going to be complete garbage. Like actual trash. As I like to say, pass the buns. Oh my god, this is sad. I really should have picked a team like the Dolphins, where I could have just picked a player from Florida and ran with it. Or like, okay, you see, here's the issue here. There was not one dude from Arizona, so now I'm going to go to the nearest college near Arizona. So Utah State. Utah is near Arizona. He is the highest ranked player that I have picked, and I picked him in the 7th round, and the dude's 33 years old. But I love him because Raider pride. The dude's an Oakland Raider. So I mean, I have respect. I need a defensive end because my defense has 3 players. Offense has 4. I need to balance this out a lot. there's got to be a good Arizona pass rusher. I mean, if there's one thing they're good at, it's got to be pass rush. They're not good at making corners. They're not good at making safeties. They have a decent quarterback that came out of there. Again, I'm not sure about this, but I mean, look, coming down this list, I'm pretty sure now that I'm wrong again. You guys can't trust me. Is that Western Ontario like Canada? Ontario, Canada? Is Ontario in Canada? I've never been that smart when it came to geography or math. Will Sutton. 82 strength. The dude's a 59 speed. Forget about it. Forget it. No. 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 N-O-O-O-O-O-O. Yeah, this is not happening. Sorry, y'all. I'm going up, back up. I'm making a rule right now. Making a new rule. If the player is below 70 overall, I'm picking a guy from a different school. But just because I made a new rule, I'll pick up this dude, who actually isn't bad. 80 speed, 77 block shed, 86 excel. He's really not an awful player. It's like me after Thanksgiving, 59 speed. Let's see if I can find anybody on the top players. It's like the top 50 players of that are expected to be picked up next. And notice how none of them are from Arizona. I feel like there might be a reason for that. Really do. Like, honestly, if I would have picked the like any other team, I would be so much farther in this draft already. I wouldn't be in round 9 at 22 minutes into the video, which is sad. I need to hurry up on this. So I am going to pick players from the surrounding areas also, just because it would make the draft a lot faster. It would make the team, let's be honest, it's going to make the team more competitive, and it's going to make it more fun to watch, because you guys are not going to want to watch me get blown out game after game after game after game. And if I don't be careful, that's what's going to happen. So anybody from the surrounding areas of Arizona is going to be picked. The first player that I can find in the surrounding areas. So in the tight end section, Texas isn't close enough. I'm going to go like Oklahoma. That's decently close. I feel like this is going to make the team slightly more competitive. And really, it's for two people. It's for me because I have to play with them. People forget I'm the one playing. And also for y'all, because I know that you aren't going to want to watch people blow me out team after team after team. Quentin Nems. Who are you? I'm just kidding. I know who you are. But I also know you're garbage, so no thanks. Pass. Next. Andrew Sandejo. Rice is in Texas. I only know that because one of my friends got a scholarship offer to them. Let's do this. Deshaun Goldson. You're so trash. All these players. I did this to try and make it easier. I did this to try and make it easier, y'all, and it didn't. Let's just do it. Deshaun Goldson. So we need a strong safety in next year's draft. Before even seeing how the dude plays, I know we need one. That is how little confidence I have in this dude. I am so sorry. Let's look at this. Let's look at your catch and traffic rating. Next dude. Dorial Green Beckham is from Oklahoma. That's not bad. That's close. And he's not a bad player. Don't you hate it when you get a friend request on Facebook and it's to a person that you've never met before and you're like, you must be a friend of a friend. I don't pick fullbacks, and I'll tell you why I don't pick fullbacks. Because it's either you get a dude like Keith Smith, or you get a dude like Pat DeMarco. And everybody else is just average. Even if it says 80, like, how do you say this dude's name? How? Sorry, but none of these guys are, like, they're all decent athletes. Like, this dude, I thought he was a halfback. I thought Mike Tolbert was a halfback. Am I the only person? And how do you say his name? It's like him and this dude, their parents were either drunk, like their great-great-great-great-grandparents who created their last name, they were either drunk or they really wanted to mess with their ancestors. They really wanted to mess with some people. Because it's like, I feel like that kid in kindergarten, they were like, what's your last name? And he was like, I don't know. Iowa's not that far away, but I'm going to check to see if there is an Arizona player, because, I mean, surely there has to be an Arizona offensive lineman. Somewhere in the league. Surely not. I am sorely mistaken, y'all. Definitely mistaken. Definitely. Riley Reef, 27 years old. So I'm gonna call this the sort of Arizona but not really draft. Because it's sort of about Arizona but not really. Defensive tackle. We need a dude with some good oh wait, where is it? Block shedding. With some good block shedding, you know, a dude that can really tear into someone. This is where you can actually get some good players. Washington wouldn't be a bad one. Utah's close. You see, the dude's got 85 block shedding. I mean, he's only got 56 speed, but I mean, 88 strength, 89 tackle. Defensive tackles, really, they're like shower drains. They're just there to block things up. So I'm going to pick him up. I don't care how fast my defensive tackle is. On an end with 56 speed, if he had good stats, I would move an end with 56 speed to defensive tackle. Just because it doesn't matter how fast they are, because they aren't there to do anything involving speed. Kalichi Osemele, Iowa State. I need some power, some sort of power on this team. Someone drop the name of this team in the comments, because I am not sure. Because I want to call it the Arizona but not really. But that's too long. I don't want to say the Arizona but not really draft every single episode. So let's look. What do I need on defense? Everything. Let's look, because I'm doing a 4-3. So I need another tackle. I need another one. Alameda Ta'amu. You're really not bad. Really not. 92 strength. This dude, I mean, he's slow. He has no finesse about him whatsoever. Not good with the ladies. I'm only saying that because the dude's 348 pounds. Has nothing to do with his finesse move stat. But Dude is pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie though, those offensive and defensive linemen, they get mad checks just because of what they get paid. Like, those guys get paid so much, like, no joke. Arizona draft. I love that. That is amazing. That is it. The Arizona draft. What? This happened. If I was editing this, there would be foghorns going off because I found a guy from Arizona State. Oh my god. I did it. And he has above 60 speed. Sir, Lawrence Guy. That's amazing. Whenever he makes a play, I'm just gonna say this guy. Like, this guy. Welcome to the team, Guy. So, who should I pick now? Is it an offensive lineman that I am severely needing? But here's why I don't pick fullbacks. Because you can easily find a guy with good pass blocking, like Matt Spaeth, good blocking tight end. Or Garrett Selleck, Mercedes Lewis. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Matt Spaeth, for example. Dude's got 71 speed, so he's slow, so I'm not going to pick him. Get this dude's 79 speed. He's got 85 run block. That's really good. 76 catching. Let's check his other stats. He's got 83 jumping. This dude, he is currently he's the type of dude I'm looking for. Too bad he plays for Michigan State. You know what I mean? But he is the type of dude that you take and move to fullback. Why would you do that? That way, if you have a tight end injury, you can move him to tight end. If you have, and running with a running gun offense, you have so much more flexibility. Washington, Austin Seferius Jenkins. See, that's not bad. 80 catching, 86 speed, 75 run block. Perfect. And you keep his number 87 because it confuses people. Not like it's going to need to confuse anybody, because I'm not going to play anybody in real life with this. I'm just playing CPU teams. But still, I can imagine it would be very confusing seeing a fullback run out in 87. It's like high school. Let's look for another corner, because this is about to be bad. Actually not. Kansas is pretty close. Terrence Newman is old, though. He's 37 years old. Oh, wow. It's like the old coach dude from Waterboy. I'm taking a chance on it because the Waterboy was like 35. So, taking a chance. He used to be a monster, Terrence Newman. Dude used to be a beast. Currently predict how well you think I'm going to play. I'm going to perform based on my current draft status. You don't have to lie to me to spare my feelings, because I would have voted awful, because I am a C and C plus in everything except for left tackle and pretty much anything related to the line currently. But I need to change that. So I'm going to go to my outside linebackers and pick up a couple of those real quick, because that's important. You can never have enough of those. This dude, A.J. Klein, Iowa State. But I do need to check to see if there's a dude closer to Arizona. Not finding anybody. But I'm past the 70s now, so I'm going to go back up. Emmanuel Ogba. Dude is a 74 overall. Played for Oklahoma State in college. I think he's a rookie. Pretty decent stats. I am revealing a whole other side of the NFL. I did not even realize players this bad existed. Like, you know you're bad when you don't even have your face in the game. Like, did these guys, like did they set an appointment for him and they just, like, missed it? Was their bus running late? You know what would be funny? If these guys were, like, in a makeup room, like, getting ready for their picture, and they just missed it. That would kill me. Because I'm a superficial thinker like that. I feel like they were automatically just getting their faces done. Chad Greenway, you're old. If I can't find anybody else, I'm going with you, buddy. Shea McCline. You're not as old. Boise State, I think that's in Utah. Honestly, I should have done a Utah draft because it looks like there's a lot of players from Utah that got put on my team. Let's see who I can pick. I'm gonna pass. Currently, at least. Hey. Nick Foles. Arizona. You're a really garbage, but I mean, fits the theme, so I'm gonna have to pick you. I mean, Nick Foles used to be decent. Really, he did. He really did. But used to doesn't make anything better. Let's see what I got here. Let's see if I can get a good kick returner. Mark Mariani's from Montana. You know, he's not a bad receiver. 86 speed. 81 catching. He's got... What's your kick return stat, buddy? I don't know. But you're the third best kick returner on the list. And I mean, you're actually a decent receiver given your age. If this was a normal draft, I would have tried to pick Brian Hartline. Because, obviously, Ohio State all the way. Kansas State, I need some help on running back. Honestly, I do. Because who did I pick at running back? I picked Kadeem Carey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that I want Darren Sproles running the ball for me. You and your 33 looking 87 speed. How can you be an 87 speed back? I know that you used to be like a blazer. But I mean, 87 speed and 43 trucking, that's not really the most prolific thing I can think of currently. Like, I'm gonna need a dude of your legendary stature to not be so, garbage. Arizona State. Really not awful. I mean, 63 speed, awful, but don't think I'm gonna get anything better. Like, this makes me wanna, like, I'm crying a little. I know that anybody watching this is like laughing to like half to death currently. Let's go Idaho State with Evan Smith. Him and his legendary beard. That is so ugly. It's actually not bad. It's actually pretty normal to look like that. I was just messing with him because he was not what I was looking for. Yeah, I haven't picked up anybody from New Mexico. Robert Turner. Montana State. I didn't know that was a college. Probably would have been smarter to like look at a map before I did this. There's nobody from Arizona, so I'm just going to go to the top of the list and find someone close. Is Ohio close enough? How about Nebraska? I was joking, but I guess I am going to go with Idaho State. I'm sorry for making fun of your beard. In return, you can play for the Cardinals. I just feel like he should have let it grow in more before he got a picture taken of himself that was getting put in a game that makes like close to 1 billion copies a year. I need another corner. You know, I'm just gonna look for speed. Just a dude that can run. What is wrong with you? Tay Glover right. Dude got hit with Joker gas or something. Look at that smile. Just look at it. But I mean, he does have what I was looking for. 92 speed, 93 acceleration. Not bad. 78 man, 74 zone. Really not. So I have my roster full currently. I'm not going to pick up a fullback because I'm moving all my... you know how it's going to work. Chad Greenway is still available, so I am going to pick him up. Hey, is it 2017 yet in Australia? Make my selection. I need to pick up another safety of some sort, probably. Took a strong safety. Charles Godfrey. 7 hours. Charles Godfrey. Sir. I don't know what you're smiling about. You're absolutely garbage. But I'm running low on options. Think of all of these players that I let pass through my finger. That I let pass me. If I would have just looked for the highest rated player that goes to the university. I'm an idiot. I should have thought of that first. I should have just looked for the best player that went there. Because I guarantee you Brock Osweiler wasn't the best player on the board at the time that I could have picked. Like, have you ever had a moment that when you think about it twice, you're like, I really should just punch myself in the face now. That way no one does it for me later. That's one of those moments. Seeing as how I've already picked up someone from Montana, gonna go with this dude. Jimmy Wilson. Just because I need to find some talent in this roster. I mean, like, who have I drafted? Brock Osweiler, Kelechi Osemele, not bad. Like, so I've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got like 5 decent players. I've got 5 players over 80. And my starting quarterback is my 7th best player currently. And I'm sure that's going to get lower. I'm sure I'm going to find some other player 78 overall. And currently my worst player is a 64. Tay Glover right. But I have faith in this dude. I trust him. I feel like he could be a star. Probably not, but maybe. You know, it would be a great storyline if he just rose past all expectations and just took the league by storm. But he won't. I don't think so. Derek Anderson. Let's see, because I've got 2 quarterbacks from Arizona, so I might be able to find a third one. That's like he'll be a garbage quarterback, but I mean I might find one. I mean, I don't think I'm going to. I need this. Oh, Mike Bercovici. I totally forgot you existed. If y'all don't know, there is a TV series that ESPN puts out every year called Undrafted. It is a journey. It is the journey of 5 players who go undrafted. Yes, 64, but he does have speed. But if you don't know, Undrafted is about players who go undrafted in the league, and they try to find their place in the league. And let me go back to my drafted list. Let's go to quarterback. Bercovici, Mike Bercovici. This dude, he has an amazing story. He really doesn't have awful stats. He's got a 78 speed, 80 short accuracy, which is what I do most of the time. I usually throw very short passes. I'm not known to chuck the ball deep. So that 68 deep accuracy, really don't care. Awareness, couldn't care less because I'm using him. Really don't care. 72 throw on the run, that's fine. 70 play action, okay, whatever. 90 throw power, 80 short accuracy, 78 speed. Those 3 green stats, all I care about. But anyway, Bercovici, this dude's story. The dude played for a small town high school, made it big to the league, and then his dad hid the fact that he had cancer from this kid, so so Mike wouldn't have to worry about him while he was playing, because Mike wanted to get to the league so bad. And right now he's playing for the Chargers.
Are you streaming? Guess what? So we found out how they made Man-Bat on, like, you know, the villain Man-Bat on Batman. Well, they ran out of ideas, and so they were like, "How about Batman?" And then someone else goes, "No, wait, how about Man-Bat?" Oh!
My brother just informed me that how they created Man-Bat from the Batman series is they just flipped the words from Batman to Man-Bat, and then they came up with it.
Yeah, and
so
like,
that happened.
And actually did the complete opposite. Like instead of him being a human, like a human, that's a bat. It's a bat. That's a human.
So let's look. Steven Jackson, Oregon State.
It's not that pond area. Pond.
All of my running backs are so slow. Like, I need a running back, not a jogging back. Low-key, though, these EA tracks are fire. I love listening to these. I only turned them off so I could figure out how loud I could have them playing while I was streaming. That way I didn't, like, drown myself out and people were like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you probably don't want to listen to my voice anyways. Kansas State. Is that close enough? I don't know. This college doesn't get any love, so I'm going to show it love. North Dakota State. I mean, Carson Wentz went there. So, I mean, at least one dude who's doing good in the league had an experience there. So, we're going to pick him. These players are all going to be probably making their first starts ever in the league. So you could see it as almost a charity service, because players that would never otherwise start are getting their chance in the league, getting a chance at life to do what they love, and that's toss games probably. I'm so glad I know where a lot of these are. That way I don't have to, like, stop to look it up. Paul Richardson, speed receiver. Wow, 94 speed. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's really not. But he's got a slow development. I just now noticed that. But I mean, 6 foot and 94 speed and 83 catching. I mean, that's really, really, really decent, actually. And a 90 jumping. This dude could be a gem, even though he's got a slow development. I really do feel like he could be good. Because, I mean, there aren't a lot of corners with 94 speed. Nor are there a lot of safeties. And if he plays slot, there definitely ain't no linebackers with 94 speed. What do I need to look at? Let's look at some ends. Iowa State. Well, let's look. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get a. Let's see if we can get a tackle, a good tackling, a good run stopper here. Washington State. 6'8". Rapati Pituitua. Dude, you got a 58 speed. Oh, I think he's the slowest dude we found. Oof. Ugh. Ugh. Let's see if we can find a dude with good speed. Let's see if we can find a speed rusher. A good speed rusher. Las Vegas, Nevada, Las Vegas. That's about as close as we're gonna get. I mean, we could go to Oregon State with this 59 overall, but I don't want to. I really don't. Southern Utah has a Iowa State, David Uring, 68 overall. 78 speed, 70 strength, 77 block shedding. Dude's 23, but the dude's 23, so I mean he has time to recover, time to pick himself up. And I mean he's not gonna start, so I mean it's not like unless there's an injury, he's not gonna see the field. I hope he's not gonna see the field. I really do. Sorry, buddy, but I don't even remember what your name was, and I picked you like 10 seconds ago. I need to pick up a couple more tight ends, 2 more to be precise, because I'm gonna move one of them to fullback. Iowa, Brandon Myers, 75 speed, 73 catching, 78 run block, whatever. That's not bad. 81 catching traffic. I mean, you're slow, you're old, but I mean, for a backup, you'll be fine. I can work with that. I mean, I've got 7 rounds next year, which means I can pick 7 people. So if I know that I'm gonna get a tight end before the season starts, then it's not gonna hurt me later on, because I can start looking for a tight end that can help me. Let's look at the right ends. Oregon's close. Not a bad player. You're old. What's up with you? Why are you special? Why is your picture so different? Like, him looking like that. He looks like this. He looks like this. He looks like this. He looks PO'd. He looks mad. He looks like someone legit took a dump in his cereal. But this dude, he looks like he's the next president of our United States. Like, move out of the way, Donald Trump, but this dude looks like he's posing to be the president. But welcome aboard, Mr. President, because I mean you're the closest thing that we're looking for.
I don't know what app Peyton's using for music. Peyton found an app that he can apparently listen to music off phone.
But when I say stupid things like that, I don't know if I'm funny. I feel like those things that come out of my mouth, when they come out, they sound funny in my head, and then they leave my head, and they're like, "Why did you leave?" Spencer Paysinger, I know you're old. Oh, not that bad, actually. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so we're at round 38 out of 54. So I mean, we got a couple more rounds to go, y'all, and then we'll be good. So this is about the time when I start to round out, because I have a system where I like to have a certain amount of players on my roster. Like, I'm set pretty much on defense except for tackle. I like to have 4 defensive tackles. And then whenever it comes time to get practice squad players, I usually pick them up off of the free agency. And it's going to be very hard to find practice squad players because all of my players are going to be garbage. 60 speed, goodbye. I mean, you're a D tackle, so I really don't care how fast you are. Let's look. Let's see what these guys' tackle rating is. If I can find a good player with tackling. Wade Kalikipi, 89 strength, 81 tackle. I mean, not bad, really not. They're just here to clog up running lanes, really are. How many times have you ever heard a defensive tackle running down a running back anyways? It doesn't happen. If you were trying to think in your head and figure out if there's ever been a time, I can tell you to stop, because in confidence I can tell you it doesn't happen. Oregon, Dante Rosario. That dude has some big old ears. Like, big old ears. What did I get myself into? You are probably crying right now, Brad. You are probably, like, out of your seat, dead currently. Garbage. Not so garbage. Wait, he's still garbage, but I mean, he's... I need to find someone with speed, honestly, I do. Colorado State. Oh my god. I found another dude. This dude. Look at him. Why are you special? Why are you special? Like, did they just say, hey, you and you? It's a black dude and a white dude too, so it's like Jeb and Obama. If it wasn't for the fact that you went to West Virginia, then I would pick you up, because I need a... Wait, I said Jeb, I meant Joe. Joe Biden. I'm stupid. That's probably wrong too, because I'm an idiot. But I'm gonna go back up. This dude doesn't have a picture. Once again, he's a middle linebacker, and I always use our middle linebackers, so play rec doesn't matter. Otherwise, his stats are decent. He's a 23-year-old. He can build stats up, so I'm picking him up. Okay, so Need to pick up other offensive linemen, but I can do that in a minute. Currently, I need another middle linebacker. Actually, I'm going to try to pick up some receivers. See if I can find anybody that's actually decent. I feel like slowly my radius of teams I'm allowed to pick has gotten wider and wider and wider. Washington State's not bad. This dude ain't bad either. I'm 69 route running. But I mean, that's the only bad stat he's got. Looking down here, he's probably got awful ones. Really not. I mean, the dude's a 69 overall, but I mean, he's really got some really decent stats. The only reason he's 69 overall is because he's just 29 years old. So, that's not bad. I'm actually finding some guys that I'm actually pretty excited to try because of how they're surprising me. Because I thought that this whole draft would be just garbage, like spewing out of it. But I've actually picked up some pretty decent, like all jokes aside, I have picked up some really decent players. Not thinking I would. Hey, I found the guy from Arizona. Because that's what this whole draft was supposed to be. And he's really not awful. I mean, he's got a 57 press and a 55 catching, which is actually garbage. The dude's name is Trevin Wade. Don't know how they came up with the name Trevin. I've noticed I'm trying to make fun of all the garbage players. And all the players that are like not as garbage are being spared from my awful roasts. It's better to be spared for them just because they're so bad and not because they're gonna hurt your feelings, just because they're garbage. This song's inappropriate. That was so stupid. I'm gonna stop talking now. Next time I do this, I'm gonna do the weird name draft, like Jeff Tarpinian. If anybody who ever watches this is named Tarpinian, I'm so sorry. Not that I made fun of your name, but because your last name is Tarpinian. So I'm gonna pick up another defensive tackle. That way I can have my maximum amount of them. And now I'm just going to look through and find a guy that I can roll with. Gonna keep looking. Colin Cole. Dude's 36. He's retiring next year, so I really don't even care. I'm so afraid to play with these guys because I'm afraid that the first time that anybody sees me play on All Madden on this game, like I play All Madden sometimes, but I really don't because I don't like overexert myself on Madden most of the time. So this is the first time in like a month that I've ever played All Madden, that I've played All Madden against computer. When I play other people, I always play All Madden just because it's more intelligent. It makes more sense to do that. Because all the players are moving faster, everything works better. I really want you, Wes Welker. I really do. I really, really want you. Oh my gosh. Like, this is honestly hurting my heart. All these good players. Like, Jakeem Grant, this dude is a beast. He's 66 overall, but his stats. It's 96 speed, 80 catching, 95 acceleration, 87 jumping, 78 route running. The dude don't look like it, but the dude's a monster. He really is. I mean, I don't care that he's 5'6". The dude is a beast. The dude actually plays for the Dolphins, so. I love Jakeem Grant, man. Jakeem Grant is one of my favorite players. And I don't care that he's a 66 overall, because I'll say that forever. I love Jakeem Grant. The dude. He really did. He broke like every single record the Red Raiders had. I could go shout out to the old Paragon Crow series and do the Hawaii, but that was yours, I believe. I believe it was yours. Hey, I have to do it just because I found him. Tayshaun Smith, 92 speed, 73 catching. Actually, now that I say it, he doesn't actually look bad. 88 jumping, 93 excel, 92 speed, 73 catching. Not bad. 23 normal development. I mean, he's gonna have to work. Okay, so one corner left, and then I can try to pick up my backups on O-line. Brandon Browner is still here. I really don't want to pick him up just because he's 32. I've already got a bunch of old guys I'm gonna have to replace. 85 speed. But I mean, really, I need some sort of consistency on this team, and I feel like the only way to do that is to get some older players. I mean, even though I hate having a lot of age on my teams because it just makes things more difficult than they have to be. I'm gonna go to my least to my worst positions first. I drafted a 77, drafted a 76, so I'm gonna pick up another center first because I need it first. Let's look. Brigham Young, that's in, I can't remember where that is. New Mexico, that's okay. This dude's got weird ears too. Oh, I can't get past that speed. That speed's too bad. 51 speed, I can't do that. I can do 63. I think I picked a dude from that worked. Let me check. If I didn't, then I'll kick him off. Yeah, he works. Like, I picked him out without even thinking about it, and then I was like, did I just pick a dude that doesn't work? But no, I was good. Okay, let's go. Let's find... We're rounding out towards the end of this. Arizona State for Jameel Douglas. You're a backup, so I mean, I'm not going to worry about it. 6'4", 304, 24 years old. Really not awful stats. You're probably never going to see the field this year. Maybe not next year or ever. But if you do see the field, I can cry. Okay, so now I can look at my right guard position. Uh, 52 speed, but I mean, the dude, I'm going by the rule. Now right tackle. Oregon, Mark Asper. So, left tackle is the last position I actually need. I need a lot of things, but I don't physically need a right tackle. I mean, I physically need a right tackle. Like, I need one to round out my roster. Oklahoma. My team overall is about to be like absolute trash. Like, I am not prepared for this. I just realized I need a kicker and a punter. How am I gonna... What if I can't find a kicker and a punter? I mean, Nick Folk is from Arizona, so I'm gonna pick him. Really not bad. 93 and 90. That gets on my nerves how, like, the kickers and the punters take some of the best numbers. Let's see if I can find a dude from Arizona. I automatically went to the bottom of the list because I feel like he's going to be one of the worst players. If there's one at all. There isn't one. Okay, so I'm gonna... Well, let's remember, the Browns are in this fantasy draft too, so they could have picked all the best players. And no one would have been able to do anything about it. So the Browns could be a powerhouse. Honestly, we're probably going to lose to the Browns. Those words hurt. But we probably will. Oh, that accuracy. Oh. I have to look at the... I have to first look. See, this dude has a 92 kick accuracy and an 88 kick power. Really? How in the world are you a 66 overall? Probably your awareness and your strength. But I do not care because you're a punter. 92 kick accuracy. Am I the only person who just now realized he exists? Tom Hackett, welcome to the team. I think that's all we need. I'm still trying to figure out how nobody else has picked that kid up yet. Like, I am so sorry that we disrespected you by picking you 53rd round of the draft. Hopefully we can make it up to you. Like, I honestly don't know. I mean, he gives us a D rating, but I really don't care, because, I mean, he looks like he could be a beast. I mean, I've never said that about a punter before, because really, I don't know how you could be a beast punter. Ask Marquette King. He's a beast punter. Nevada. Ooh. Finishing the rest of the draft. After I pick him up. Let's go. So now we can see what our team looks like. Oh. Offense doesn't actually look too awful. 78, 81, 71, 75, 73, 84, 85, 88, 90, 77, 76. Really not an awful offense. Defense is what I'm afraid of. Everything is a C or C+. Our starter is Terrence Newman. Then we got Damaris Brown. This dude, I really thought he might have actually... No, not him. No, who did I... There was somebody. Who was it? We were making fun of him. He was a... Let's look at the roster, because I know I picked up someone that was... Oh, dude's last on the depth chart. I honestly didn't expect that not to happen, but I mean, I'm going to try him during the preseason. If he starts snapping during preseason, he's going to move up the depth chart, because that's how this is going to work. I need all of the help I can get, which means if Isaiah Frey don't perform well enough, then dude that I just found, can't even remember his name, He'll start.
Once you have made your game plan,
Okay, I know how to practice. Thank you. Let's see, who can we try to develop? Let's, that actually looks pretty good. Good. Yes, please develop Hackett. Because that dude will be a monster, I guarantee it. I'm going to do an offensive player, though, because I don't need Scooby Wright to develop. Well, really, I do. I don't really need, Emmanuel Ogba to develop. Let's see if we can find a quarterback that can develop. Do I try to develop Berkovici into a monster? Or do I look for something else? These two are going to be out of there next year, which means Kadeem Carey is going to need work. I feel like that might be the smart option here. That's what I'm going to do, because Darren Sproles and Steven Jackson will be gone. They're both 33. They're both exiting their good years. And Kadeem Carey will probably be starting next year. I'm going to sim practice for this franchise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to practice before I start streaming. Play the full game. I'm probably going to play one game, maybe 2 games. And then that'll be it. Because we're a 72 overall. That is actually better than I predicted it would be. By a lot. I'm not going to lie. I thought we were actually going to be like a 69 overall. Or a 68. We're going to roll with these color rushes. I know you got to have they don't have a red helmet or a black helmet. Your primary color is red, and you don't have a red helmet. Like, in your history. That's boring. But, I mean, I am a Raiders fan, so I do know how boring our, colors are. Do you want white and black? Or gray and black? Or do you want black and gray? Or we can do this one that looks slightly like white and gray. These ones have, 3 colors in it. White, gray, and black. All 3 of them are colors, though, so it is a variety. It is a variety. So here's what we are going to see. We are going to see Brock Osweiler starting. We're going to see Darren Sproles starting. Don't even remember who my starting receiver is going to be. Oh, I forgot to move my tight end to fullback, so I'm going to have I have a 0. I have an F at fullback right now because there is no one there. So I'm going to move a tight end to fullback. I forgot to do that completely because I was so awestruck at how awful my team was. So I will go into my depth chart and do that currently, like right now. That's what's going to happen right now. Oh, it has Safarian Jenkins playing it, he is actually the guy I was going to move there. He was actually who I was going to move there, so that's okay. Oh, that did not work. Rough start. That was planned. That was totally planned. But in all honesty, my house is cold and I got a cold chill, and my finger shot up and sent my player flying. So we're gonna come out the gates with a play action pass. See what we can do. Ooh. That was stupid. So not the best start. Honestly, I have no trust in any of these players, and I'm going to have to learn to trust them. Because if I trusted them at all, then I would have thrown it deep to a guy that was much more open. but I was trying to do a short pass because I wasn't trusting him, and that was my mistake. I'm gonna have to pick this up if I want to prove that I'm actually decent at Madden. Looks like I'm gonna be covering over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh! That defense. Let's go. So what do I do here? 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers. We are on the 8-yard line. I'm gonna do cover 3 because I feel like the more zones I have. Oh, that's perfect. Cover 3. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Choke away, Tony Romo. Choke away. So this defense is actually standing up to people. If anybody can explain to me how you're supposed to block field goals regularly, I would love to hear that, because I can do it sometimes when I'm not expecting to block it. But when I am expecting to be able to block it, I can't do it. Like, I can't try to block a field goal. That one made up for the last one. That wasn't my opening drive, though. This isn't the opening drive. That's confusing. So we are going to start a little bit slower. I'm not going to try out with a play action pass first. I am just going to try and ease these players into the game. Dorial Green Beckham, that was a good catch. Got 3 yards. 3 yards, that's not bad. I'm going to try running it now, see how my offensive line can block, because that is important in a running gun offense. 4 yards, really not bad, really not bad. Third down and 3, what should I do here? Normally I would do a play action pass, but I still don't have that. I feel like it's still not there. Get out of my way, Darren. Oh my god, if Darren Sproles wouldn't have been in my way, I would have taken off. I really would have. Like, you have no clue. I would have taken off. That was a mixture of a lot of things. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, I thought he caught that. I really did. I thought that Richardson caught that. Come on, Paul. Do I go for it? Do I go for my... Oh, Jalen Strong. Can we not choke this? No speed advantage. No route running advantage. I know. These fantasy drafts are killer because it's like players you would never see play for their team. Oh my god, Paul Richardson made a play. Oh my god. He did it. Let's go. I knew he'd be a beast. I knew he would be a beast. Play action jet sweep. This is going to be good. I feel like this will be good. Let's see if Jalen can make any sort of play. I actually pressed the lob pass button, so it should not have been like a bullet to him. It should have like drifted to him. It should have like gone above the guy's head, but it didn't. So that confuses me. I love it when Madden does exactly the opposite of what I'm trying to do. Ooh, that offensive line actually held up for once. I mean, that was a good play. That was a really good play. Let's see. We're going to try a counterplay here. Might work, might not. Counterplays usually don't work for me. Like I said, usually don't work for me. A 56-yard field goal. Let's see, can we get this? Ooh, perfect. Perfect. Oh. So, I kicked a perfect field goal and still missed it. I should have punted. Oh my god. That's awful. Like, God is my witness, and so is everyone watching this. That was a perfect... Oh, there we go. That was nasty. That was a nasty stiff arm. In hindsight, it was probably stupid for me to go for that run. I should have gone for a quick pass, or I should have done something to try and press the issue more. Come on, Golden. You made that one third down stop earlier, and now you can't stop anybody. Come on. Good dive, dude. Good dive. I sort of assumed this would happen, that we would be struggling a lot. But I felt like it would be more because of pure lack of talent and a lot less my fault. But I guess that's what this is for, though. I do love the fact that I have Darren Sproles, though, because Darren Sproles really does return kicks like a god. Like, he is the best kick returner of all time. No questions. Oh my god, who was that blocker? Who was that? If he would have blocked, I would have been gone. You can't do that because Darren Sproles is slow. He is a slow running back. He's a good kick returner, but he's a slow runner. Oh my god, that was so overthrown. Let's see who can make a play. Let's see. Where were you? Where was he at? I didn't even see him the whole time, and then he started like messing up his route, and I was like, oh, there he is. The whole reason why I run the running gun offense is for the option plays. If this option works... Oh, wow. That dude shifted his route last second. Like I thought he was going for me, and then he ran for carry at last second. So that was my fault. Should have held on to it a second longer. Yes, you can definitely subscribe, CJ Fresh. You are more than welcome. Matter of fact, I would love it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. No, it is not. I mixed up who ran what route. I thought the triangle would be the dude running the route coming towards my side. And that was my fault. Definitely my fault. But I will pick it up. I will pick that up. Probably pick it up. CJ. Alright. Alright, CJ. Well, I'm sorry that the first play that you saw was an ugly interception. I promise they don't happen often. Ooh! Got hammered. Like I said, Scooby Wright really isn't a bad player. He just isn't developed enough to be like starting caliber. Ooh. And as soon as I started bragging on him, he's injured. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, wow, okay. That's not good. Preseason game. He was holding his arm, which means it's broke. Nice tackle, thank you. Scooby Wright's gone, so now I have Joe Mays in. Joe Mays. See, Scooby Wright just like, without Scooby, this whole defense's morality's gone now. Like, he was making play after play. He made like 3 good plays in a row. Come on, Mays, I need you to pick this up. Ooh, okay. Like I said when I was drafting this team, defensive tackles are like shower drains. All they do is plug things up. And I'm okay with that. If that's your job, do it, please. How does everybody miss that tackle? How? Like, I covered for that. Oh, he dislocated his elbow. He'll be back. He'll be back. But, like, I called a cover too because I knew there would be something tricky like that. I didn't know if it would be a screen or what, but I knew it would be something stupid. What is this? There we go. I moved to the inside real quick. Because I thought it would be a run. So I tried to plug the hole up, and it worked. It definitely worked. Oh, there's where the team's lack of talent comes into play. Who's the one that left and who is the one that's still watching? That way I know who to talk to. I would like to point out that the guy I usered just got like completely butt blocked by his teammate, and that was uncool. Ya boy. Ooh, ooh. I thought it was you. I would like to contribute most of this fact that I am losing to the awful team, because the only really bad play I've made is the awful interception where I pressed the wrong button. And honestly, it was an awful play anyways, and probably would have been an incompletion. But that's why we're doing this, because, one, it is hilarious. For one person in particular. Ooh. Ooh, that was good. That was really good. Good job, Gibson. Oh, we have Nick Foles in. I forgot, it's preseason. So I can't be as, I can't be as bad with the ball as I was being, because now I've got a worse quarterback in than I had before. Where's Steven Jackson? Like, honestly. Like, Kadeem, I wanted to keep him out of the game because he's honestly this team's only hope, in my opinion. If I can get the running game going on whatsoever, like, any sort of run game would be good. I really don't like to throw the ball. Like, this is the extent of my passing. Like, I love to run the ball because it is just less risky, in my opinion. And because I can't, and especially right now, I can't get anything off. I am going to punt. Let's see what I got here. Ooh, perfect. Let's see what I got here. Pinned him to the 5. If it would have been a yard farther back, then he would have let it fall. That angle might be weird, but that's the only angle I can punt from. But every time I punt from that angle, it's really, really good. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm thinking that I might do sort of a system like what you do with the 2.0s and the 3.0s. How I look through, and every once in a while I find a player that really deserves it. That happened. How is your backup running back Justin Forsett? Honestly, is Todd Gurley rated higher than Justin Forsett? Because they're not. Oh, I got broke. Let's go Isaiah. Isaiah Frey. Who's that quarterback? I don't even know who it is. It's Cody Kessler. Kyle Kessler. I don't even remember what the dude's name is. Kessler. He's the quarterback for the Browns, I believe. Ooh, third down. Third down. Third down. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Spencer Paysinger with the tackle. I'm blitzing here because I believe that they are going to run the ball. And if they pass, then I actually have some sort of faith. That's stupid, but... Oh my gosh. Oh, Malik Anderson joins the squad. You just gave me the biggest idea. The only reason why that can't work is because he went to Austin P in the storyline. And the only reason I picked Austin P... Well, I could change that. I can change that. Because that would be sick. Malik Anderson joins the squad. Oh my god. Mark Mariani broke his ankles. On a scale of 1 to 10, that was up there. Up there. I almost said that was 80 just because his jersey number's 80, but that was slightly stupid, so I didn't want to say it at the moment. Oh my god. If I could get any sort of offensive line push, then that would be absolutely fabulous, actually. Okay, so... forgot who I was using. His throw on the run is awful. Third and 10, so I can't do anything short. I've got to pick up some big yardage now because I can't get shut out by halftime, through halftime. Let's see. What? Who is this dude? Myers? Myers, who are you? I think Brandon Myers, he's the dude that I made fun of. That dude's trying to embarrass me. And I'm okay with it. Good job, buddy. You proved me wrong. What happened? So, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these guys are actually pretty good. They just don't look good on paper. This will be the last play on paper. Let's go. I pressed the wrong button, but he still completed the pass. Okay, then. more on what just happened there. I'll tell you when I figure out, because I guarantee you I pressed the correct button because I looked down at my remote to press it. But something happened, I guess? I don't know. It's what happens when you play Madden on the PlayStation. Everything messes up all the time. Maybe my kicker can hit a field goal from here. No, they're telling me to punt the ball. That's a little bit off target, but it's still okay. Hey, let's see. Oh, it didn't work. That's what happens when you don't get the accuracy quite right. If you get the accuracy really well on backspin punts, then it'll bounce straight backwards. But the spin, if you get the accuracy off, the spin will spin it forward somewhere. I honestly didn't think he was going to throw it there. I thought he was going to wait and throw it to the slant route. Who was supposed to be covering him? Who was covering him? What happened? Oh my God. Sorry, my dog. I was making sure that he wasn't dead because he's not moving very much. I know he's sleeping, but it still makes me nervous. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Just sleeping. It's just as a dog owner and as a person who absolutely loves my dog, it makes me nervous when he does something that could signify danger. Like whenever he isn't moving around a lot, I'm always like, he's dead. Even if I know that 10 seconds ago he was running around. How did he get that off? This whole lack of talent thing is really killing me because I know that I'm playing well enough to be successful. And I know what's going on right now is not my fault. Mostly. I mean, I have thrown a couple stupid passes. But, I will take it. I will take it. There's nothing I can do with this, but I will take it. Actually, this might bite me in the butt later, but You need to use that R pick. Oh, Mariani almost took that in, and it wouldn't have done anything. I just wanted to throw the ball. I just wanted to do it. Okay. This is the first time that I've had to kick the ball to him, guys. My defense is garbage. Like, absolute garbage. The offense is actually pretty decent. I just can't finish because the players don't have that high of consistency on their catching. Like, I'm going to see is... I am going to throw in, what's his name? That player that we keep on, that we were raving about. The guy with the 92 speed or whatever. 93 speed. The guy that looked actually, that dude that looked decent but not good. Ooh. Man, these players are... This game is not looking pretty at all. I don't think I'm going to score at all. Or... I thought that was going to be a screen pass. I thought it was going to be... In the formation that they were in, it looked like a screen. This is okay. Whenever I figure out the players that can play better, like the players that are actually more talented, I'll start to look through. Godfrey's fired. Godfrey's fired. The dude misses too many tackles, honestly. Like Godfrey is fired, and going through the depth chart right now, I'm actually taking him off the depth chart for the position. What does he play? He plays strong safety. What is wrong with you? He's starting right now. Whatever. Why don't I look for this dude? Glover Wright. Is he in right now? No. I'll see. Is Glover Wright a decent dude's 64 at the position? So no, I can't even do that. I'm gonna throw Terrence Newman in, because I mean it does add some. It looks like he's actually really good in that position, and I might as well actually put in that corner Glover Wright. Brandon Browner, I know you're on the team, dude. Trevin Wayne, know you're on the team. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put Frey in. Then Browner can take the whatever. I need to score. Like, honestly, I just need points. I know that's how the game works, but I need something to get this team going. We just need something to get the squad going. Something. Let's see what we can do, if we can do anything. I don't see how this team is going to become anything this year. Just from playing this game, I feel like the team is missing too many pieces. Oh, Mark Mariani. He's going to be a good player for the team. He brings a lot of consistency. The only reason he's rated so low is because of his age. But he really is a good player. Plays for the Titans. He played for the Bears for a couple of years because the Titans fired him after he injured himself. Like, this is a decent drive looking like it, but I need to stop talking because as soon as I say that it looks like a decent drive, it's going to end up very bad. Oh, I just got planked. Should I try it? Oh, and in the fourth quarter, I am throwing in Berkovici. I am going to throw in Mike Berkovici in the fourth quarter. I did that on purpose because I knew that I wasn't going to get. Let's go. That was a good throw. Let's get whatever we can on this next play. I don't want to run the ball, but I feel like that would be a good stun play. No, it's not going to work. Smith, you have a speed advantage. That could work. Oh my god, he almost held on to that. He almost. If he would have held on to that, I am telling you right now, that would have earned him some sort of points. Some sort of brownie points. Let's go. Okay. As the lead is down to 3 touchdowns. Well, I mean, we did get him 4 yards closer because the first one he tried was a 56 and that one was a 52, I believe. So, I'm going to need a round of applause from the comment section because we managed to score. We managed to score. I do need a user pick. I also need a defense. I also need a linebacker core that can tackle. That's going to be what a lot of the points go to, is tackling. A lot of their XP points is going to go to tackling. Okay, so Glover Wright did not last well on that play. But I mean, it was his first play that he was challenged on, so I mean, I'm going to give him some time. I actually want to use him a little. I'm going to try him out, see how he feels. He's getting manhandled, but I mean, honestly, he was getting blocked in the back a little. They didn't want to try on that play. We had that. We had them on lockdown on that play. Congratulations, y'all. I think that counts as us doing something right. Please do not do that. That would ruin his legacy. And I don't want to do that. Pin has left the dreads to join. Hey, but not joking though. We will take Ricky Lincoln. Your golden child Lincoln. Actually, I am kidding. Hey, Wilson made a tackle. Too bad he couldn't have been a little bit faster because he's slow. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. That was a good play. That was a good play. I feel like the more plays I get in with this unit, the more comfortable I'm getting with them, and the more plays I'm actually able to make. Brandon Browner, if you would have been able to stop that. We're still on 3rd and 1, but I mean, honestly, that would have been a 3rd and 10. We're going to do a blitz here because we need... I took control of the player thinking that he was running out, so I was going to try and cut him off, but it took control of the wrong player because I knew that my player wasn't going to be able, the guy that I was on wasn't going to be able to catch up. So I wanted to take control of a player on the outside edge to try and close him off, but it took control of the dude that was taking care of the running back, and that did not work. Sometimes I wish Madden could read my mind. But let's be honest, we all expected for me to get slapped on this first game. This first game we all expected to be awful. Like, we all expected for me to be completely slapped around in this game because this team is not good. Just not a good team. But we do see little shimmers of greatness. And then we see shimmers of stuff like that. Oh, my God. Okay. Maybe? Maybe that's good. Well, I mean, it's not good that I threw a pick. I'm just saying, maybe it's good that we get another chance on defense, because if we can stop them, then maybe it'll slow down a little bit of their momentum. Because, I mean, obviously the momentum's going to come from defense because the offense is awful. Oh, that's a screen. I swear I'm usually better than this. This team is just hard to get used to. Oh, he stopped running. I hate that. That is the stupidest thing. It's like you have all this field. You have all of this field that you could run. I'm not gonna lie, I'm the coach and I'm making my way to the parking lot. Ooh. 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 Flex on him. Was that Paysinger? That was Spencer Paysinger. Flex on him, buddy. Come on. What is that for? What is that for? Face mask? Of course. You give it to my man Spencer. Really? Really? I'm not going to review that because it's not even worth it, but honestly, that's stupid. It's 100% the team. Some of the receivers are fast. It's like the fast ones can't catch, and the ones that they can catch can't get open. And it's making me struggle, and it's like I can't use the running gun offense to the extent I want to because my O-line can't block. In the plays my O-line can block for, I've got 2 slow running backs. This team will become a playoff contender, though. Maybe not this season. Definitely not this season. I guarantee you, not this season. But eventually, they'll be able to win a game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna make any promises about playoffs. But I mean, it will be a fun experience to see this team blossom. Whether it blossoms into a beautiful flower or an ugly weed, we will see. I'm betting on one more than the other. Hey, we do get to see a player, though. Oh. Obviously, can't be edited during a play, so I have to wait until we get tackled. Let's see who... We have some players who haven't gotten to touch the field yet. And this is the preseason, so that just can't happen. Steven Jackson, you have not gotten to play. Let's see, who else hasn't played? Paul Richardson played, so that actually looks pretty accurate. You got Gibson, Mariani, and Tavon Smith. It's like, that makes sense. The slot receiver is the third fastest, the fastest guy there, so that makes sense. We do have Myers. I do want to put Rosario in because I feel like he could be a decent player, even though he's slow and old. I just want to try him out, try these guys, because, I mean, if they don't work out, I need to see who can play. Please, Mike, I need you to work. Hey. Composed in the pocket. That was very impressive. That was very impressive. The lowest overall player in his first pass was the best looking one. Let's go. Let's go. Is this the start of the best comeback ever? Probably not. There's not enough time. But it would be beautiful if it was. Please. Now I'm starting to see some talent coming through here. I'm starting to see a football team. Is Burkavici the secret? Do I play Burke more often? Let's see. What is going on? It's got to be two guys. I mean, it's got to be one of three guys because I only threw three guys in. So it's got to be Burke. It's got to be Rosario. Or it's got to be Steven Jackson. I mean, because those are the only three guys that I put in the game. But I mean, someone has put something in here. It's Burke. It's Burke. It is Burke. This dude is snapping. Like, I have never seen a 63 overall quarterback that can throw the ball like this. I've never played with this dude before. Let's go, Kadeem. Kadeem don't want to go down. He's not going down. Let's go. We ain't coming out here without a touchdown. Are we gonna start Burkavici? Oh, let's go. Oh, 1 yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so confused. What is going on right now? Are we about to score a touchdown with arguably the worst team? Let's see, this play action waggle should work. If we get this good, if we get this right, then Rosario could be open. Gresham, let's go. Let's go. Mike Bercovici, he is the secret. Burke is the truth. Brad, you need to see if you can pick up Burke. Burke is your new quarterback. If Strickland messes up anymore, Mike takes the place. Let's go. I'm excited. Like, this just made me so much more excited. I think I'm starting Burke for the next game. Let's see how this works. If I start Burke this next game, it is probably not going to work out very well, but it could work. Let's go Glover. Glover right. Some of these players are performing pretty well. Like Glover, he's actually performing pretty decently considering that we thought he would be a complete and utter joke. I honestly thought he would get cut, but he might actually make roster because he's been playing pretty consistently. And these defensive tackles are honestly wrecking house. Like, all of the runs they have done have been outside. And really, this team has been playing pretty well. Has been playing pretty decently. I know, I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about starting him. Let's go, Mays. Let's go, Mays. That's playing linebacker at the finest. He took on that block, made the running back cut inside, and then his outside linebacker came in and swept it up. That is how you play. That is linebacker at the finest. Like, beautiful play. And then at the very next play after I compliment you, you run straight by the tackle. But that's okay because it's still 4th and 4. I mean, there's absolutely no way we're going to win this game, but I mean, we could still score another point. Face mask. Face mask. Don't you know you can't do that? What? Are you kidding? What? What? Oh, wow, okay. I believe that might have been a little bit BS, but that's perfectly fine with me. That's perfectly fine. Let's see what all Burke can do. If we can make this 14-34, I'd be okay with it. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I waited too long to throw that. Waited way too long to throw that. This play has not worked all game. Don't expect it to work that much. But honestly, I thought this was football, not volleyball. That motion looked like volleyball. I'm okay with it though, because honestly, I've found my starting quarterback, I think. And he has legs. And he has legs. There's no reason for me to punt the ball. I have 12 seconds left. I'm literally just playing just for stats. Let's go. Let's see what I can get here. This man is the starter. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Brock. But Mike Berkovici is the starter on my franchise. Okay, that was a pick, but I don't care. That was a good performance. I mean, that was good. That was a good performance for Burke. That was enough for him to get the starting spot. So here's what we're going to look at. Cardinals. Burke had 8 for 11 for 72% completion. He did throw an interception, but he was the only person with a touchdown. Osweiler, who was supposed to be the starter, I picked him because he was going to be a starter. And he threw 2 picks. Nick Foles, I don't know why he is even here. Go away. But this undersized quarterback who is a 63 overall. Repeat, 63 overall. Okay, now we have that out. 63 overall. Just thought I'd say it again. He actually was the backup for Osweiler back when Osweiler was playing at Arizona State. So that happened. And he outperformed him. Yes, he did only throw 11 passes, but Brock threw 10 and Nick threw 13. So that is enough for me to say he had a higher completion percentage with just one more pass, and he was the only one to throw a touchdown. So he does earn the starting spot for the next week, followed by, actually, it looks like Brock just went from starter to the 3rd string. Running, nobody showed any promise except for, really nobody did. Kadeem had a couple good runs, but nothing really. Receiving, Mark Mariani is a beast. He was the only person who had really good plays. Gibson played well too. Played exceptionally well. And obviously Gresham had that amazing catch. Blocking. My fullback, that's actually a tight end, had a pancake, so congratulations. And why are you even here? You allowed a sack. Goodbye. But really, defense didn't play that bad. Let's look at the tackle list. Solo tackles. Isaiah Frey led in solo tackles. Total tackles, we had Frey, Paysinger, then Browner, Ta'amu, Wilson, Irving, so on. Tackles for loss, we had 3 of them. Sacks, we did not have any sacks. We did have 1 interception, Jimmy Wilson. So he looks like he's the defensive player, and Burko is our offensive player right now. And that's what I got right now. So we are going to play one more game. But I am going to be doing a few things. I'm going to be adjusting this depth chart before I play this next game to show who is going to start. We got a 69 overall defense and an 81 overall offense. That sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I can't improve the team because I found about every single player that I can use. Okay, so the depth chart, here we go. Go to roster. Actually, I need to go to the depth chart, not roster. My bad. Let's go to roster. Let's go to the depth chart on the roster screen. We're going to move Osweiler, switch him with Burke. Burko. I don't know what I'm going to call him yet. Am I going to call him Vici? Am I going to call him Burke? Burko? I could just call him Mike. I don't know. I'm gonna call him the Golden Boy from now on until I figure out what I'm gonna call him. But that's how that's happening. Brock is now the third stringer. Nick is staying. Burko is gonna be starting from now on. And then Carrie is starting. Well, actually, I wanted Carrie gone. We are going to be we're keeping the depth chart how it is for there. We are going to be keeping Severian Jenkins permanently to fullback. So that's good. Mark Mariani is starting from now on. And then Doriel really didn't play bad, so whatever. Paul Richardson staying. Jalen Strong is fourth string. Gibson was garbage, and so was Smith. So I'm not worried about that. Gresham. Myers is there. And then Rosario, because I'm not trying to move. And then I didn't really see anything on the defense that deserves a depth chart movement, really. It says that I've got a D overall. Well, y'all are wrong, so. Okay, so we are going to edit player for Austin Seferian Jenkins. This dude now plays fullback. And yeah, let's go. 33, let's go. Save changes. He's a 73 overall, so he didn't change. That's good. We've got a pretty decent looking squad. I mean, if someone looked at this without knowing who Burke was, they'd be pretty hesitant to believe me. But this dude is going to be a monster. Honestly, he is. I love this guy right now. He was the only one who managed to score a touchdown. So next week, okay, so y'all, you need to show a different face on there. That had Brock's face. But that's the wrong face to show. You need to figure out how to put Burke back in here. So right now we got our Golden Boy, and then we had Scooby Wright. How long is Wright going to be out? Wright is out for another 2 weeks, so he will be back before the regular season, which is good news. So right now we don't know who our defensive representative is. Like, is it Mays? It was Scooby. Is it Joe Mays? I don't think so. Who is it? Who is it gonna be? At this next game, we're gonna find out. We're gonna have our offensive captain, who right now is Burke. Burke is the offensive captain. Instead of 2.0s, I'm gonna call them the captains. Burke is our offensive captain for right now. At the regular season, it will be confirmed who the offensive and defensive captain is. For some reason, it said that Nick Foles was, but I don't know how you have a backup play as the captain. You don't usually have backups play captain. Okay, so we have the Chargers, who in real life are actually really garbage. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Let's do that. Let's go with these Reds. Ooh. I'm okay with that. I want black on black, y'all. Where's that? Black on black. That's slick. Low-key, though, I do love these, I love that. I love that uniform. That makes me sad, though, because Scooby, legitimately, he was one of the few people that I picked just to pick him. Like, I looked him out. I searched for him. I don't think there were that many people that I picked that I was actually, like, searching for. Everyone else that I picked, I was just, like, I just happened to find them. You know what I mean? Except for Brock. I did know that Brock went to Arizona State. I love this rapper. A$AP Rocky. His name's something like that. It's not A$AP Rock, it's A$AP something. Not ASAP, but A$AP. I don't remember. Hey buddy, I need my dog is like trying to eat my hand. You can't do that, buddy. I need my hand. Oh, that would have been so much better if he wouldn't have gotten cracked. My dog is confused as to who I am talking to because he thinks I'm talking to him, but I'm not looking at him, so it's confusing him. Curl flat and cover 2. Okay, that works. That works. Rookie preseason, 10 passing yards. Okay. So all they expect from us right now is they're like, let's go small plays, y'all. Let's go small. He's new. 10 passing yards. Even though he threw for 88 in the game right before this. What's that for your 8? What's that for your 10 passing yards? I got 8 on the first play. Like, this team already looks better just with him. I feel like Burke is just gonna be so much better for this team. Oh my god, why did he not? I couldn't get any blocking. It's like it don't matter how good the quarterback is, that ain't gonna help our blocking. Let's go. That was good. That was good. That was really good. I'm gonna try a triple option because I didn't actually check his carrying stats. I know he's fast. This might not work. This might be a mistake. Oh no, it's not. That was really good. 1 run for 7 yards. Yeah, it's official, man. He's the captain. He's staying starter until he starts messing up too much. Because, I mean, I know that as a 63 overall, there are going to be some things that he's just not going to be able to do. I'm glad I put Mark as a starter, too, because Mark is really helping out. Funny story though. Whenever I first saw his name back when he first was playing kick returner for the Titans, oh, I almost got that ball off. But back when he was getting big as a kick returner, right before he hurt himself, I saw his name, but I didn't know how to say it, so I always called him Mark Marinara, like the sauce. And everybody would always laugh at me, and I was like, "Why are you laughing at me? His name is Mark Marinara." But no, it's not. I know, this dude is playing like a monster. Playing like an absolute monster. I feel like this offense, the style is called run and gun, but due to the lack of running being done, I feel like we should just call it a gun offense. Because there's no run and, it's just gun. So it's just like a West Coast, really. mean, it's really Carson Palmer, the former Cardinal, and back in 2002, that was 14, almost 15 years ago, y'all. That's why Brandon Browner's playing third string corner, because he missed the tackle. And Mays and Greenway are actually holding it down pretty decently. But I need to stop saying that, because as soon as I say that they're holding it down, they stop. Just like that. But really though, this is an exciting series to do, because I know that this team is going to be very, very, very talented. It could be, because we're going to get some good players coming through here. We've got some. I'm trying to figure out who my defensive captain is going to be. I feel like it might be Mays right now. Let's go to Marius. Saved us from a touchdown. Is that Jordan Matthews? Maybe it's a D tackle. Like, these D tackles low-key are making a lot of plays. Like, a lot of really good plays. Who do you think my captains should be? Let's ask the people, or the person. I will obviously take everyone's votes into account, because there will be people who watch this later. We got Mays, we got Saliga, we got that guy, who honestly made a lot less of an impact than I thought he would, and I'm sad because I don't get to say it's that guy as often as I wanted to. But anyways, I mean, this is a huge improvement from the last game, honestly, because the last game, it was, at this time, it was like 14-0. Golden, he's a beast. There are a lot of good defensive players on this squad. They just don't come together to make a team. Did it work? Third down. Let's go. I'm blitzing again. So who do you think the defensive captain is? Oh, come on. It's not Terrence Newman. That's enough to get Terrence Newman kicked off starting roster. I knew that was not a good idea, but I mean, honestly, this is good because it gives us a chance to get back on offense. I honestly don't want Burke to get off the team, to leave the offense for the first quarter. But I know that during the preseason, because it's preseason, he'll be gone in 1 minute and 13 seconds. And I don't want him to, because I feel like our offense is going to start being garbage again. I know, I feel the exact same way. That's why I'm having trouble picking up a defensive captain, because yeah, I feel like Scooby was that player, because he was making play after play after play, and then he hurt himself. He was working too hard. Get off of him. It's making me sad because I know that in like 50 seconds, my offense is going to start being butt again. There was just no one to throw to. Because even though he is a monster, he is 63 overall, and I can't quite just throw the ball deep. I can't just bomb the ball because he is still that like player that I'm still feeling out a little bit. Because things like that will happen. If I would have settled my feet, that would have been spot on. Is he the starter currently? Yes, he is currently a starter. But I still do have to be careful to be too comfortable with him. Because if I am too comfortable with him, I'm going to start making stupid mistakes. Because I do believe that he is a very, very good player. I do believe he will stay the starter, but I do have to develop him. I feel like Mike is going to be one of those players I'm going to put on the development. Ooh. Let's go. I should have taken Scooby. Yeah, I should have taken Wright off of the development because... I should have taken Wright off of development because he was injured. I can't remember. I don't even remember if I had him on there. I think it was Agba, Carey, and the punter. I knew he was going to do that too. I knew they were throwing it there. I just didn't get there in time. Ooh, Wilson. Let's go. That was a good one. Look how big Brian Hoyer is. Like, that guy could have... He could have been such a great player. Brian Hoyer could have really been a monster in the league. He just never panned out like he should have. Like, everybody had him on their radar for to be like an amazing player, but he just never became anything. That's why he never became anything, because I think that is the most obvious penalty I've ever seen. I don't think he got 1 foot over. I think he got 2 feet over. And I don't think he got 2 feet over. But I think he got like a full body length across. Almost. Should I return this? No. I wasn't gonna risk it. Because knowing it's the second that I try to return something stupid like that. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We got Nick Foles in. If Nick Foles starts messing up, I'm literally just going to kick him off. Gibson. What? There's a monster catch. Okay. I am okay with that. It was an awful throw attempt. I literally, regretted the ball as soon as it left my hands. Who is this dude? Myers. Like I said, this whole process of the preseason is about finding these guys, about finding the players who can make an impact. Whether it's Burke, whether it's whoever, finding those guys. There are players that I am honestly like disappointed in. Like Steven Jackson, I expected him to be a lot more than he is. Like, yeah, he is getting decent yardage in the last couple of games, but he's really not what I picked him up to be. Like, I picked him up to be a consistent yard gainer, and he's just okay. He's not what I wanted. I wanted a dude that I could put in and wow. I don't know anybody that can miss a drag route like that. And I'm a high schooler, and I don't know any quarterback that would miss that. Like, personally, I don't know anyone. My baby brother is a 7th grader, and he plays quarterback, and he wouldn't miss a drag route like that. I've never played quarterback a day in my life, and I wouldn't have missed that, honestly. That was like throw and catch. Would you have missed that, Brad? Come on, Wilson. There's some perseverance, though. I hate the fact that you got, like, completely thrown off. But he came back to the play. Like, that's admirable. That counts for something, right? Like, Let's go. That's a big play. That is huge. Emmanuel Ogbah. That dude was a linebacker from the far side of the field. Oh, and they're reviewing this. They're going to take this back. Emmanuel Ogbah, I think he could be the defensive captain. I completely forgot about him until just now. No, he's not going to count it for a fumble. His knee hit the ground. Whatever, just decline it. Just decline it. That was a good tackle, though. Yeah, Emmanuel Ogbah came from the other side of the field to make that play. Like, that is dedication there. Oh, now they're going to give us a face mask penalty, which is not good. Sheesh. Face mask defense. Okay. Against Trevin Wade. Whatever. I'm still stuck on that. I think we may have found our defensive captain. Sorry about that. That was a sneeze. I'm getting comfortable with him. It only takes a little bit to get comfortable with the squad. I do feel like the game is going to start slipping away just because the depth, like the team doesn't have as much depth. It's almost like a team like a D2 team playing a really good D1 team. Oh, if I would have just kept running, that would have been gone. It really would have. But it's like a really bad D2 team playing a really good D1 team. Even if the D2 team is able to hold off for a little bit, they just don't have the depth to do anything. This Myers dude is making me happy. Like, honestly, like really happy. But I think, going back to defense, I think Emmanuel Ogbah could stay. That was a stupid throw. That was luck. I'm not even gonna compliment Nick Foles, because that was luck. Our golden boy is still gonna be Burke. Foles is just playing against a second string defense. Nothing. There was no one open. But Unless Burke starts to make mistakes, he's not losing a spot. But yeah, I think Emmanuel Ogba could be a defensive captain. Could be the defensive captain. Ooh, that was a good throw. That was a good... What was that penalty for? Should have known that. 3rd and 29. Let's see what we can do on 3rd and 30, y'all. Who called that timeout? Why would they call a timeout? 3rd and 30. Actually, it's 29, but I mean, it sounds more impressive if I say I converted from 3rd and 30 than 3rd and 29, just because of the 1 yard. Oh, it was 2-minute warning, not a timeout. Nope. Let's see if our punter can pick this up. I just got... What? You know you can't do that. Steven Nelson, shame on you, dude. If you did not see that, then please. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Because that was the most... He needs ejected. If this was a college game, he would have been ejected. So, what I did here was well, shame on me first, because I sort of wanted to stick him. So what I did was I stopped moving. That way they wouldn't call a fair catch. And then he just comes and knocks me out of the way. Yes, I did stop right in front of you. But no, that does not give you a right to push me. No, this is not middle school. You don't just, hey, get out of my way. No, you wait politely. Sometimes you say please. There's a safety. Oh my god. Who is this? Ta'amu. Sometimes those shower plugs can do things. Alameda Ta'amu. Meet candidate number 2 for the Oh, this just ended up really bad for him. Penalty, safety, free kick out of bounds. Wow. So that gave us a penalty. So that gave us like 15 yards, I think. But yeah, right now our two candidates for captain of the defense currently are Alameda Ta'amu and Emmanuel Ogba. Ooh. That's why he doesn't start. Because he was wide open. The dude was open. And that's why he doesn't start. Because anybody else, Brock would have made that throw. Mike would have made that throw. Like, literally. I think that was an awful throw. Let's go. Was that Brandon Browner? Brandon Browner made a tackle. Let's go. I'm okay with that because we really need to get to the halftime so we can... Man, I knew they were running that too. I knew they were running that. I just couldn't cover. I can't cover all the routes at the same time. It's not gonna work. I wish there was a way to split up stream videos. Like, honestly, what I should start doing, and what I might start doing, is to cut up videos, stop streams, and restart streams. But the only problem with that is it would be a pain. It would be a pain for y'all, for anybody watching, which is usually just you, Brad. But sometimes there are other people. Believe it or not. Sometimes when you're like off editing or doing Brad Param Crow things, there are very few people who watch. Usually all of my views come after the video is posted on YouTube. But that's okay, because that's how that's actually supposed to work. I'm waiting for them to test me in the middle. I'm waiting for them to test me in the middle. So, please do it. Please just test my talent. Please. If you do it, I promise you will regret it. I promise, man. Never mind, they tested me. They didn't convert though. Yeah, the reason that I thought of the idea was because I feel like if someone comes through and looks at this play, and because I'm gonna add this to a playlist later, if I would have separated it draft, game 1, game 2, it would be 3 videos instead of one video that's going to be almost 3 hours long. The draft would be probably close to an hour, and then each of the games would be probably close to, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes maybe. Because a lot of the time in between the games, I did spend looking at roster. I mean, it would probably be like 3 videos that were around an hour each. I'm gonna look into that, see how that works. I mean, yeah, you just got cracked, but I mean, good job, Bear, for making the tackle, I guess. I mean, you did just get like completely. You did just get completely bumped off, but it worked, I guess. Third down. Do I blitz? Usually when I blitz at 3rd down and 2, it doesn't work. So I am not going to, I don't think. I'm just going to cover 2. Hopefully it works. I think it'll work. I knew he was going to throw the slant. I just didn't know which one I should jump because I couldn't. I struggle with the slant route because I can't figure out which one to jump because you try to jump one and the other one gets open. If I can get help on how to do that, that would be. Look at that catch. So I was thinking, I might debut a totally new team. Like, it'll be all the same players and everything. I got you, fam. After this game, I'm going to be done with it, so you'll be good. I'll be debuting a new, improved team. Same players, just it'll look better. So see ya, bro. Almost a user. Almost a user. Okay. So it is currently 3rd down and 7. We have a huge opportunity here to come back. If we can win the second game of this preseason, I would be very, very happy. Very happy. Let's go. 4th down. 4th down. I mean, I'm happy about it. I would have loved for the quarterback to mess up. If the quarterback would have messed up, it would have made things a lot better for us, because we honestly needed some sort of turnover. We still do need a turnover. This game is it's a good sign though, because it's a lot closer than the last game was. The last game we only scored 10 points. It was like 34-10. 20-8 is a lot closer. I mean, I guess numerically it's not, but I mean, looking performance-wise at how we did. Oh, that was a. Come on, Nick. Okay. Let's see if we can surprise him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. These D tackles are amazing. I might just name the whole tackle unit player of the game, because honestly, they are they play really well. Like, they're the reason why we are succeeding currently. Let's go. Let's go. That one can't. They aren't going to kick a field goal from here, I don't think. I wouldn't think they would. Okay, or they will. I'm going back. I don't think they're going to get it. See, I thought it would have been a little bit short. It definitely had the distance. It just wasn't accurate. Let's go, Gibson. And that was also a face mask, so let's go. Gibson is trying to stay on the roster because he knows that I'm trying to kick him off right now. I'm trying to find any reason to kick him off, because he really was part of the reason that we were screwed over in the last game, because we couldn't do anything. I mean, is Nick Foles performing well? Yes. But am I putting it as a sign that we don't need to start Burke? No. No. Burke is staying the starter currently until he starts messing up or his performance is not enough to keep us winning. If we find any reason to not have him starting, we will take Burke out. But right now, I think Mike Bercovici is the starter. I feel like he's what we got. Let's go. Let's go. This just got more interesting. This just got more interesting. My man 3-3. I told you Austin would be special. Some of these players have weird names, so I'm not going to be calling a lot of players by their last name. If I call them by their last name, it's because their first name is weird. If I call them by their first name, it's because their last name is weird. But, like, just get used to learning these guys' names. Like, Tarpinian, as soon as I figure out his first name, I'll be calling him by it. But Spence, Paysinger, his name's Spencer. Godfrey's a chill name. Agba, I'm not going to call him Emmanuel every time. I'm going to call him EO or 90. Ta'amu, that's a cool name to say. Irving, Cole. Third and 13. This game just got good. This game got good, y'all. This game is doing fine. We are doing fine right now. Third and 13. Spence, Tarpinian, Frey, wherever Emmanuel is. Let's go. Let's go. 4th and 13. 4th and 13. Let's. I'm trying to block this. I'm trying to take Wilson and block this. Jimmy Wilson. That was an awful attempt at a block. I was about to say, that looked for a second like it was going to be like the perfect coughing corner. Like it looked like it was going to be bounced at the goal line. But then I saw it bounce into the end zone and I was like, okay, we're good. In the fourth quarter, we have to put, just because it's fair. It's the only fair thing we can do. Fourth quarter, we have to put Brock in. Brock is one of the reasons why we lost the last game. So I am definitely afraid. I feel like Foles has been performing well as a backup. Definitely too slow to be doing all this. But if these holes keep on popping up, I'm not going to risk throwing the ball because he really isn't a good quarterback. No, that's not what happened. What happened was I saw an open hole and I took the risk of taking one of the worst scrambling quarterbacks and moving him. But the team is doing well right now. I feel like it's a really good opportunity to see these players who usually don't start, usually don't get a lot of roster time. Hey, there we go. 33-year-old taking people out. That gives us time to rest. But if there are people, while you're watching this video, if there's anybody that while you were watching caught your eye, if there's anybody that was like, hey man, I thought Gibson was doing astonishing. He was playing well, really well. First of all, shut up because you're wrong. Second of all, put it in the comments because I want to know who y'all want to see. Final order is me though. I will say, like, if y'all are saying that Brock needs to start back at quarterback, I'm gonna laugh because you're wrong again. But and don't say that. I'm just saying. Foles is missing passes. I guarantee you Brock was missing passes. We all saw Brock miss passes. But like, if y'all want to see Myers more often, Ben Myers, this dude has been playing like a beast. That was stupid. That was a stupid throw. Shouldn't have thrown that at all. I should have thrown it to X downfield. That was a stupid throw, my bad. But now we have to put Osweiler in. We're putting Carey in. We're putting... That looks about right. Strong, Gibson, Tavon Smith. But yeah, if y'all say I want Tavon Smith to play more, I'm gonna tell you to stop talking, because he's really not that good. I picked him up thinking he'd be good, but he really isn't. But Ben Myers, that's my boy. I mean, I am gonna look at like the total stats for the games, for all of the preseason games, and I am gonna reveal a starting roster. I am gonna reveal who starts at like right before week 1. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna start the video in the roster screen, and it's like in the depth chart screen, and I'm gonna show you player by player who is gonna play, and who is not. If Burke earns the starting spot, I don't care if he's the lowest overall. If Burke doesn't earn the starting spot, then our golden boy won't be the golden boy. I'm not gonna play favorites. Well, I am a little, but not really. There was nobody open. We just hit a 59-yarder. That better be his career. Wait, he just hit a 59-yarder. In the first game, he missed a 56. What? We better have some twists and turns, because twists and turns are the only way this game's gonna work out. I mean, honestly. But yeah, I feel like starting with the next couple videos, I will be organizing this franchise differently, because obviously I don't have editing equipment. If I did have editing equipment, I would live stream. I would still be live streaming. I would probably do a live stream on my Malik Anderson career video. But I feel like that's a great idea. I feel like Malik Anderson could have made a transfer to Arizona in his career. Felt like he might have made a transfer to Arizona. No clues as to what that actually means. But man, some of these defensive players are not working out well. Like, I really just need some sort of defensive stop. Like, if I could get any sort of pressure, any good stop, that would be amazing. I need something to springboard us like, we're down by 2 right now. So if we let them score a field goal, that puts us down by 5, which means that we could score a touchdown and be up by 2 with an extra point. So we have to put more pressure on them. Oh, come on. That was almost a good sack. That was almost perfect. Almost perfect. So I just can't let them score a touchdown, because a touchdown would put them up by a lot. Would put them up by 9. Good job, Spencer. And then right now, really, we don't even have a lot of time. We don't have the time to be doing that. That was bull. That was bull. I had a perfect tackle, but it's okay. It's okay. We've got a good good situation. Not really a good situation, I'm lying. We need to make a stop. That was exactly what we didn't need. So we've got a good starting squad. We really do. Like, our starting squad is starting to play really well. And I am going to start finding... I'm going to start having to look through and finding players from or around Arizona. Like, players from... Players from Utah, players from Idaho, stuff like that. Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, any state that's relatively close, Kansas, Oregon, all those states that are in that Midwest area. There we go. That's why Brock isn't starting. That's why Brock is not starting at all. That is why Brock is not starting. That right there. That right there. So that is definitely the reason why we lost this game. I'm not going to contribute it to anything except for I can tell you why. I can show you. Instead of telling you, I just showed you why Brock Osweiler will not be a starter for our roster. Like, Brock Osweiler is not... I might trade him, honestly, because trading him would save a lot of cap space. Trading him would save a lot of cap space, which is important, considering that we'll be doing a rebuild with the same strategy. All of the players are going to be from this area that we draft. All the players that we draft, like that we pick up out of free agency. It kicked out earlier. We'll get. I'm off in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But yeah, this is gonna be an on-running thing. Gonna keep the concept going for a minute. Oh, Jackson was almost open. Jackson was open, really. So inside cross, almost. Game is almost over. Don't think I'm going to win this one. Let's go. Rosario's a good one. Rosario's good. We've got a good thing going with this roster. We just need a couple key spots. I'm needing someone to make that throw, someone to make that catch. Sure. But, oh, he made the catch. Finally, someone catches the ball. Finally, someone catches it. So, almost done with this preseason game. 2-minute warning. That was a good throw. That was a good throw.
You can't sleep with him, probably. Actually, let me see if I can get all into that a little bit.
So, what can we get going here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was awful.
I was holding until you go to sleep. Then you get off and go to sleep. Oh.
So, I guess this is actually not an awful theme that was picked. It's not a bad theme. It was fun. It's fun to play with, and it's going to be interesting to see how this theme rolls out.
You know I love you, right? I love you. What?
And this game is almost over. That's why this dude is third string. That's why all of these players are backups, because he can't do anything. He can't, like, he has had 3 interceptions and no touchdowns in the past 2 games. Oh, granted, there have only been 2 games, but 3 interceptions and no touchdowns. Preseason, but I mean, this dude was the first dude that I picked. He was the first overall player that I picked in this whole entire draft. Because I expected him to make plays for me. I mean, that was a good throw, but I mean, honestly, where was that end zone pass? I had a perfect wide open throw in the end zone, and he overthrew him by 3 yards. It's just stupid. It's ridiculous.
Hey, make sure you pick up that boot.
Okay. It's like a 63 overall quarterback is playing so much better than everybody else. No one was open. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we're just gonna 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Because this team put up so much more of a fight than last time. First game was awful. This game was slightly enjoyable. Nick Foles was 8 for 14 with a touchdown. Brkovici was 4 for 6. He didn't throw the ball very much. Next. Rushing, really, nothing happened. Burke ran for 14 yards on 2 carries, which was good. Darren did not do much. Receiving, nothing really happened in this game. I mean, Austin caught a good touchdown pass. That was really good. Blocking, everybody just allowed sacks. My man Agba, that was a good play. That was a good game for him. He had the most solo tackles, so that was good. So I feel like the team will come together eventually. It's just not there yet. Okay, so advance. We're going to not do this right now. So that is it for this franchise. Another episode will be coming sooner than later. See you later.